Good morning, boys and girls. You guys have made it through a whole week of e-learning, Monday through Friday. Today's Friday morning, and we're going to be starting with a lesson 4 of our math. And that is going to be on pages 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. Please make sure you have those handy for when you need them, because partway through the next presentation, you will need to have your book ready so we can practice together. Please watch the video.
Adding zero. We are going to find the sums of number sentences. When we add zero. When we add zero, the sum is the same as the other number. This domino will help us model our addition sentence. How many dots are on the left side of the domino? That's right, 4. Let's write the number 4. How many dots are on the right side of the domino? You're correct, 0. Let's write the number 0. Now let's add to find the sum. 4 plus 0 equals 4. Let's try one more. There aren't any dots on the left side of the domino, so we write 0. There are 2 dots on the right side of the domino, so we write 2. 0 plus 2 equals 2.
All right. Very good. Adding 0 today to a number means the number stays the same. And so we're working on chapter 1, lesson 4, add 0. And what we want to know is how do we add numbers? We've been asking that question all week long. And we know that there are lots of different ways to add numbers. Let's see what we're going to be doing with 0 today. First, we're going to do a little bit of review. And if you see this right here, you remember that when you see this circle, that means you need a symbol. The symbols that we are working on this week are the plus sign and the equal sign. They have provided us with the equal sign. Let's read our story. Get my writing tools out. Okay, it says this here. Julie has 5 books. 5 books. Shannon has 2 more books than Julie. How many books does Shannon have? Okay, so Julie has 5 books, and Shannon has 2 more books than Julie. So let's write that down. Julie has 5. Shannon has 5 books plus 2 more. So let's do this. Plus, if I don't put that there, it's always wrong. 5 plus 2 equals, do you know what 5 plus 2 is? Do we need to model it? Let's model it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 books. So Shannon has 7 books. Should we check our work? All right. We were correct. Do you see how they have the 5? The plus symbol, plus 2, and the sum of 5 plus 2 is 7. It says write an addition sentence and solve. So it wants us to write an addition sentence. If we just give the answer, we're wrong because they want to see the sentence as well. So let's see what our problem is. Ben eats 3 green beans and 2 carrots. How many vegetables did he eat? Well, we have to write 3 plus 2 equals, and we have to figure it out. So I want to model 3 just because I like that strategy, and that's one of the ones we've learned so far. So 3 plus 2 equals, what is the sum of 3 plus 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is the sum of 3 plus 2. Let's read our sentence. 3 plus 2 equals 5. Say it with me. 3 plus 2 equals 5. Excellent. Okay. Write an addition sentence and solve. Kelly gets 2 awards. So an award is something like ribbons or a trophy. So she gets 2 of them. Jim gets 1 award. How many awards are given out? So they want to know how many in all. Well, I'm going to write an addition number sentence. My first number is 2 plus 1 equals 2 plus 1 equals 1, 2, 3. Now remember, boys and girls, anytime that I'm going too fast, you should have a pad of paper in front of you and you should be trying to draw this out with me. If I'm going too fast, hit the pause button, catch up, and then hit play again. So 2 plus 1 equals 3 is our addition sentence. It wants us to write the whole thing out. So you would say 3, and I could write awards. I don't know about you guys, but I actually think I might be getting a little bit better writing with a mouse. It's not perfect, but it's okay. Here we go. Now, which sign means plus? Look at these signs, boys and girls. I want you to write the sign on your paper in front of you that means plus. You don't have to draw this circle. You just have to write the symbol that means plus. If you wrote this one right here, you did this, you are correct. Good job. This is the minus symbol, plus symbol, equal symbol, and this one we'll learn later in the year. It's the greater than symbol. All of those are symbols for math. All of those are signs that we use while doing math. How can you use objects to add 0? Okay, so did you see how I was drawing circles to help with that? Well, today you're going to use dominoes. And the dominoes are already on your paper, so you don't have to run out and go get any. But if you notice, sometimes on a domino, I'm going to pretend this is a real domino. They have two parts. Look at this. Okay? On one side, you're going to see some dots. And on the other side, you see 0 dots. If I were to write an addition number sentence with this domino, I would write 3 plus 0 equals 3 plus 0 equals what? It will still be this number 3 because there is nothing to add to it. Do you see that? There's nothing to add to it. Okay, let's do another one. Ooh, kind of erased a little bit of it, didn't I? All right. I don't know if I can fix it, but we'll try. Doing the best we can, aren't we, guys? All right. So now, what if I do this? Are you counting the dots as I draw them? Okay. This side has how many? 0, right? But how many does this side have? You guys say 5. I want to check. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are correct. And then I need to put my symbol. Let me see here. I need to put the plus sign. Plus, and how many are over here? 0. 5 plus 0 equals, it equals 5, doesn't it? Do you notice how this number and this number stay the same? It does not change because there aren't any numbers here. There aren't any dots. So we keep it the same. Okay, so it says place a number of objects on the screen. Use what you know about addition to solve the number sentence. All right, so I'm going to use some blocks today. And I'm going to put some up here. And I'm connecting them because these are a group. Okay, we're just going to pretend like I've connected them. I would like to be perfect, but I am not. Nobody's perfect, are they, guys? All right. So now we have to count them. Let's count. I'm going to get my writing tool because I like to mark it when I count it, don't I? So I don't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm all wrong. And I don't like to be wrong. I'd rather do it slow and do it right. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. 6 plus 0, there's no other blocks over here, means I still have 6. So 6 plus 0 equals 6. Pretty easy, right, guys? All right. And you would show me your work, and you can stop for a moment, and if you want to make something and show it to your parents, your grandparents, your big brother, your big sister, your aunt, your uncle, whoever you're with today, you can show them how you can add a number to 0 and what your answer is, and just to make sure you understand it completely. All right. Now, it says find the sum of the addition sentence represented by this domino. And if I look at this domino, it does have how many on the side? 0, right? And do you see how they put the 0 right here? Okay? So this box has 0. But this box has a lot, and they say it has 9. Let's go count and make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doesn't it look like I put a bunch of eyeballs in there? Okay, so it didn't always click, but I counted them. 1, see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I need to write my answer. And I need to ask you a question. Is it right? 0 plus 9 equals 9. Is that correct? It is correct. This number will not change when you add 0 to it. The number stays the same. All right. So now it's time for your book. If you see this picture here, you should remember that it's on page 29. Everyone should be getting your book out right now. You might want to pause the screen if you don't have it ready. Get it out. Well, not your book, but your paper, because you have packets, don't you? Hard to teach a teacher new tricks, right? When she's used to saying that all year round. All right. So it says lemonade for sale, and I don't know about you guys, but this picture makes me thirsty for some lemonade. Yummy homemade lemonade. But it says right here, look what it has here. It has a space and the symbol or sign of plus, another space, and then it has a sign that means equal and a space. So it wants me to write your addition sentence here. Are you ready to listen to the story? All right, I'm reading it from the bottom of the page. It's not showing up here, but I have it on my paper, and so do you. So 7 people bought a glass of lemonade in the afternoon. So 7 people bought some in the afternoon. I'm just going to write the number 7 here so I don't forget. 0 people bought a glass of lemonade in the evening. How many glasses of lemonade were sold in all? Write the addition number sentence. All right, so it said here, 7 bought it in the afternoon. I'm going to write 7. But nobody bought it that night, that evening. And nobody means none, which means 0. So now I have 7 plus 0 equals, and I've told you already, it's going to be 7. Okay? Still going to stay the same because there is nothing to add to it. This should be a very, very easy assignment. Very easy. Let's see. There we go. 7 plus 0 equals 7. Or you can say, that's saying it as a number set, addition number sentence. Or you could say the sum of 7 plus 0 is 7. There's a couple ways to say that. All right. So when you add 0 to a number, the sum is the same as the number. Haven't I been saying that? It's the same as the number. It will not change. There is nothing being added to it. When you add a number to 0, the sum is the same as the number. At this point, you should have flipped your paper over like a pancake and you should be on page 30. So 4 plus 0 equals 4. Please trace that 4. Do a very nice job. This problem, 0, and I want to show you again, 0, because this box is empty. 0, because this box is empty. This one was 4, because that one had 4 in it. Do you see how it goes? 4 plus 0. So this is 0 plus, how many are here? 1, 2, 2 equals, and the number stays the same, so it's 2. That number goes there. You don't have to draw these lines, boys and girls. I'm just showing you. So everyone should have traced the 4 and the 2. All right, now we have some new dominoes and some new problems. Problem number 1. It says 0 plus 8. Let's check the dominoes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's 8. So 0 plus 8 means it equals 8, because the number does not change. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 0 equals, I know it's the same. It doesn't change. Please clap once if you understand this. All right, here we go. Problem number 3. This domino shows 1 dot and 0. So my addition number sentence will be 1 plus 0 equals 1. Next, on number 4, everyone should be writing the number 1 on number 3, please. Next, on number 4, it is 0 plus 3 equals, write your answer in. Did you get 3? I hope so. Now the question that you need to think about is this. What happens when you add 0 to a number? And then you need to explain it. So you can explain it to anybody in your house, a brother, a sister, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa. But what happens when you add 0 to a number? You can pause right here, tell somebody. All right. What happens when you add 0 to a number? Well, when you add 0 to a number, the number stays the same. That should have been your answer. When you add 0 to a number, the number stays the same. This is independent practice. They are not showing you dominoes. They are also making you think this is going to be super easy and you're going to try to go fast, and they are trying to trick you up, because that's what we want to do. We want your brain to be thinking, not thinking that, oh, this is going to be easy, and you just start writing random numbers in, because you're going to go 7 plus 0. And what did you get for an answer for 7 plus 0 for problem number 5? On page 31 now. If you're not on page 31, please hit pause and grab that paper. All right, 7 plus 0 is 7. Whew. 0 plus 6 is 6, because the number stays the same. 3 plus 1 is, if you wrote 3, they got you. See, they throw these ones in here just to see if you're paying attention. And if you aren't paying attention, you wrote the wrong answer. But 3 plus 1, maybe I want to put some dots here. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4 is my answer. If you got 4, you didn't get tricked. I want you to pat yourself on the back. 8 plus 0 means that number stays the same. The sum of 8 plus 0 is 8. Write your crazy 8. And that's what your paper should look like. All right, so problem number 9, it still says find the sum. They may or may not have something in here to trick you. I want you to look at all the problems. Look at this one. To find the sum of 3 plus 0. Okay? Find the sum of 2 plus 3. Find the sum of 0 plus 9. Find the sum of 0 plus 5. Right now, I want you to hit pause. When you are done filling these out, I want you to hit play and we will discuss it. Okay, welcome back. Let's see if you got the right answers. I am only going to show you, okay, 3 plus 0 equals 3. 2 plus 3, and you may have used models here. If you did this, it was a good strategy for now until we learn even better ones. So 2 plus 3 equals 5. Did you get tricked up? I hope not. 0 plus 9 equals 9. And 0 plus 5 equals 5. That should be the answers that you got. All right. Find each sum. Pause the screen when you're finished doing your math problems. Come back and I will have the answers for you. Okay, boys and girls, we're back and you should have answers for problem 13, 14, and 15. I will show you the screen. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 0 plus 2 equals 2. And 4 plus 2 equals 6. There is another way to say this. The sum of 1 plus 3 is 4. The sum of 0 plus 2 is 2. And the sum is what your answer is. Okay? Just getting that vocabulary in there so we get really good at it. Problem solving. Problem number 16. Flip your paper over like a pancake. We're now on page 32. It says here that Jackson has 4 canoe paddles. I'm just going to underline it because I like to know. Ian has 0 paddles. How many paddles do they have all together? I'm going to write 4 for Jackson plus 0 for Ian. And it equals 4. So I would write 4 paddles is what they have all together. I needed to add. Now, when we go to start to do these, always hit pause before I start showing you so you can do the work on your own. Okay. 2 parts to this one, so it might be a little bit tricky. These are called brain builders. Brain builders are there to make you think even harder about what you're reading. Grayson ate 3 hot dogs. All right. Dre ate some hot dogs. Some. We don't know the number. They ate 9 hot dogs in all. So when I hear that in all, that is the sum. That's the total amount. How many hot dogs did Dre eat? All right. We have to figure this out. So what I want to do is I want to model the in all. And how many did he eat in all? He ate 9. So I am going to draw 9 or put 9 dots on here, 9 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because I need to figure out how many Dre ate. So Grayson ate 3. Dre ate some hot dogs. They ate 9 all together. So in all, how many hot dogs did Dre eat? Well, I know how many Grayson ate. Can you guys remember how many Grayson ate? 3, right. And you guys all have 9 dots drawn. If you don't have 9 dots drawn on your paper, I want you to hit pause and hit play when you're ready. Okay, so if I know Grayson ate 3 hot dogs, what I'm going to do is I'm going to circle 3 because this goes with the 3 hot dogs that Grayson ate. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means that Dre ate 6 hot dogs. All right, there's more to the problem though. Look, there's 2 parts. Whew, they're making us think. Dre ate 0 more hot dogs that night. Well, how could he? He ate 6, guys. That was a lot. Dre ate 0 more hot dogs that night. How many hot dogs did Dre eat all day and night? So, if he didn't eat any more than the 6 he ate with Grayson, then it's 6 plus 0, and 6 plus 0 means that this number stays the same. So he ate 6 hot dogs all day long. Okay, here's another brain builder. It's here to make you think. Right now, I want you to pretend like you're putting on a hat, and that hat means you're now called the teacher hat. You're wearing the teacher hat, and you're the teacher, and Adrian adds 6 plus 0 like this. So Adrian added it like this. Tell why Adrian is wrong and make it right. So Adrian wrote 6 plus 0 equals 0. Is Adrian right? Hit pause and think about it for a minute. All right, you're back. So Adrian, you're the teacher, and Adrian wrote 6 plus 0 equals 0. And I really just want you to make the problem right. So what I want you to do is get your pencil out, and I want you to fix this for me. So you're going to write in the lines 6 plus 0 equals, and write the right answer. What is 6 plus 0? Hit pause and hit play again after you write your answer. Six plus 0 is 6. And that is the way he should have written it. Adrian did not add correctly. It should be 6 plus 0 equals 6. I'm not going to make you write that whole sentence. Okay, now it's time for your homework. So take your time. Don't let them trick you, because they are going to try to trick you. You need to take your time. It's not a race. It is not a race. I just want you to do the best you can. All right? Good job. Remember, if you have a problem and you didn't understand what the work was, you can always go back and play this video again. Okay, have a good night. Have a great weekend.